My Lords, the noble Lord Roberah suggested there was broad support, and I rise to broaden that support and offer the Green Party support for both of these motions. I have no personal interest to declare, but the Green Party, I declare our interest, a great concern about the food security in the UK and the state of the countryside in one of the most nature-depleted corners of this battered planet. Now, the background to this, looking back over this, is the CAP scheme area payments. The Green Party was always argued against them, that they were deeply flawed, that those with the broadest shoulders got the biggest shovels of cash, and smaller farmers and growers got little, or in too many cases failed to qualify at all. Our countryside was trapped in a world in which the message delivered by a series of governments was get big or get out of farming and growing. Yet we had the Agriculture Act, which I took a substantial part in your Lordship's debate on, aimed to focus on environmental improvements, and indeed, after the intervention of your Lordship's House, an acknowledgement of the importance of food production. The SFI was supposed to be the scheme that was delivering on the environmental side of that, and as we've already heard at length, and I won't track over that ground, that was literally slammed shut. Yeah. Many different metaphors could apply, but that to me seems like a good one. So many farmers are now clearly in a profoundly financially unsustainable position, and they are being pounded continually by the dominance of the supermarkets and the multinational food companies, and their position of being forced to produce commodities rather than being able to get a fair price for their products. My particular area of concern is horticulture, vegetables and fruit, which in terms of public health is crucial both for food security and in terms of public health. Now, just a couple of points to make. I'm not sure anyone's yet referred to the National Audit Office, which said that the delay in the rollout of new schemes has made it difficult for farmers to plan their businesses and created, quote, widespread uncertainty and risk. And I think this is true of many areas of our society, but particularly for our farmers. If there's not the possibility of planning for the future, then it's essentially impossible to farm. Now, I have got one constructive point to make, and I hope the Lady Minister will be able to agree with me on this, or at least to accept my suggestion. The noble lady may know there's a fast-growing campaign for a basic income for farmers as a way of supporting particularly small farmers and growers to be able to be agricultural producers. This is aiming to guarantee financial security, boost more mental well-being and reduce stress, promote inclusivity, innovation and ecological stewardship of the land, and strengthen local food systems and public procurement. Will the noble lady Minister agree to have a look at the Basic Income for Farmers campaign and perhaps with me arrange a meeting with the campaigners?